should say we, because I'm not here alone, there are other people here from Scotland, there's Margaret somewhere. And we've come with a banner that says, no nuclear weapons, not at Lakenheath, not in Scotland, not anywhere. Now, as you know, the United Kingdom's nuclear weapons system is based in Scotland. That is where the majority of all of the UK's, so-called UK's nuclear weapons are, but we think of them really as basically, they're like US weapons in that, although they're built, the bombs in England, the submarines are built at Barrow-in-Furness in the north of England. The missile is leased from the United States, it's borrowed as part of a pool. We believe the software, the designs, the whole operation is very dependent on the United States. And so we don't think of it as a straightforward UK thing, although it is partly, it's postured as a UK thing because of the arrogant and still neo-colonial thinking of our political class that wants to be able to say that they can press a button and obliterate millions of people, and they think that that's okay and that somehow public support wants that because they label it deterrence. And we work very hard, I think, in the UK to help undermine that argument, although we don't always get the breakthrough that we wish that we could get, but we will, I believe, eventually get there. And in Scotland we've had the privilege of a political class and a civic body of leaders who will not go along with that. So not just the Scottish National Party, but also the Green Party were very clear. We had a First Minister of the Scottish Parliament in Scotland who would say in no way would they do that. And not many politicians have had the courage to do that, and of course they get vilified, and that party has made many mistakes about all kinds of other things and now are not in particular favour. And in 2014, when we had a referendum about Scottish independence, we lost it by 10%, but it was much closer, like 45-55, much closer than the political class in the United Kingdom believed we would ever get, and they got a real fright, and they are now absolutely resisting us ever having a referendum again. So in Scotland we thought getting independence was the way to get rid of nuclear weapons, and that independence movement is still very strong, even if that political party isn't. And in 2006 there will be a Scottish parliamentary election. And for us, it's very important that we don't lose all the pro-TPNW Treaty for the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons supporters that we already have in our Parliament by the Labour Party gaining even more ground in Scotland. Because unfortunately, the Labour Party, although the Labour Party in Scotland took an anti-nuclear position, they follow their leaders in the United Kingdom and they don't honour it. And they've been really very, very bad about the whole thing, and actually even become pro-nuclear power, although they know the connection between nuclear power and nuclear weapons in the United Kingdom has remained incredibly strong, and that the one can't really survive without the other. So they've become very traitorous, and it's very important to us that you are sympathetic to our independence campaign and that we work in solidarity with other European partners who are also trying to get rid of nuclear weapons. And we're ICANN partners, just as UK CND are. And we're trying to live the future that we want. So when the third meeting of the state parties for the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons took place in New York, there was a large Scottish contingent there, including a member of the Scottish Parliament, even although they don't have direct jurisdiction over those issues, because that is where they want to be and where we want to go. And so in doing that, we're really trying to walk with you in your paths against nuclear weapons.